Pisceana, my cutie patootie, how you doing? Looking all that so yummy. Dear Pisces, welcome to the Renaissance Tarot and welcome to your funny Armenian guy. I miss you too, dear Pisces. Pisceana, let me know how you like the haircut. How do you like the fade? My dear Pisces, I miss you too. I miss you too. So, dear Pisces, as I'm also having my Armenian coffee right here, gifted to me by one of the most beautiful cutie patooties out there. She sent this to me that has the lion's face on. I'm going to be doing your reading for the month of June. We're going to see what is it that you may anticipate for this upcoming month. Past, present, and future, the main energy challenge, and the outcome for you. I will also close up with an advice and an oracle card message about your relationship. So let's get into this reading, dear Pisceana. Okay, Pisces. So, as you know, I've been meditating. I mean, some of you know, been doing a lot of meditation, a lot of contemplation, and it has been an incredible journey. More breath work, more meditation, more connecting to the divine, sometimes doing some intermittent fasting. So I'm locked in all the way through into the reading. And I'm very much well rested. So thank you for asking also, because I know you've been asking about it. Thank you. Okay, Pisces, so let's get into your reading. Okay, so the challenge for the month of June is the Lovers. And at the bottom of the deck, the underlying energies is the Page of Pentacles, accompanied by the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. So your challenge here is definitely, in regards to love. The Lovers is here. And this has to do a lot with love. It basically shows two lovers right here, right in the garden. There is somebody, a specific person, because we are talking about love, dear Pisceana. This is about a person that you are very much in love with, and there has been an issue because I'm seeing here with the Eight of Cups at the bottom, like in the beginning, starting off your reading, the first card that came out, somebody walked away. Whether you walked away from this person or there was an emotional disconnection, this is about some sort of a reunion. That's the first word that's coming to my mind. And we're going to clarify and find out to see how you are going to be able to find a resolution about this situation. Now, in the recent past, dear Pisces, there is the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Chariot. In the recent past, something felt stagnant. There was this level of stagnancy. Okay, something was not working, something was not moving forward, and eventually somebody here left. And we're gonna see why, who did it, and why. You could have dealt with a Gemini. I'm getting here strong Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Also could have been another water sign, Scorpiana or Cancer. Could be another Pisceana too, but also could be Capricorn. So I do see here eventually whatever happened, somebody here just left and was headed towards a different direction. We're going to find out more. So in the present moment, dear Pisces, there is the Six of Cups, the World, and the Nine of Cups. In the present moment, even though it seems like that it's over with the World card here, it is not. Somebody keeps coming constantly back into your mind. And what I also do see happening in the month of June, I do have the receipts. There on my community post, a lot of people have been sharing about it, that a lot of the predictions have come true. Somebody is returning, somebody is coming back around, and there is a rekindling. This is not over. The Six of Cups, whenever it appears in a reading, it is talking about a returning person from the past. And the World card here is, if you think that this is over, it is not. Now, the Nine of Cups here is talking about whether you, dear Pisceana, are going to be wanting to open up to this person. I do see here in the present moment, focusing on your own happiness, on your own stability, and we're going to find out more about this situation. Now, in the near future, dear Pisces, you have the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Emperor. In the near future, there's going to be an important conversation in regards to something really hurtful that happened in the past. In regards to, I'm getting strongly connected to this situation that somebody here walked away, abandoned, left. Okay, this situation, the Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor here is, there could be an age difference between you and this person. I strongly feel like here a reunion. I see here you making room for reunion, making room for reconciliation, because it's going to turn out better than expected. And we're going to find out to see how this is unfolding. So, dear Pisces, without any further ado, just with one sip of an Armenian coffee. This is also melted chocolate underneath. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My cutie patootie. Let's get into your reading and let's clarify the lovers. Okay, Pisces, so let's clarify the lovers. Why is this the challenge for you in the month of June? The mountain in between the lovers, dear Pisces, is an indicator of something that there was an obstacle between you and this person, right? An obstacle that caused this separation to walk away. I'm getting here major disappointment for some of you, emotional disconnection. So the lovers here is clarified by the lovers. I can't. It's clarified by the lovers. It's clarified by the lovers. I've been getting double cards for every single sign. Every single sign. Just go and watch, cutie. Queen of Swords and the Seven of Cups, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, there is the Two of Swords, okay? So your challenge here has to do a lot making a decision to communicate something with a person and to clear the air, to clear the confusion that had been created between you and another person. I am strongly getting here, that just recently, or maybe in the past few months, there was an illusion. There was a confusion about a specific situation. The Queen of Swords is actually looking to the Seven of Cups, and she has her hand up, right? He, she, doesn't matter, and wants to communicate, wants to say something to clear the air. And it's about basically clearing the air and like forgiving and reuniting together, because I am strongly getting here for some of you, dear Pisceana, whatever the situation happened between you and this person, it had to do a lot with, it could have been like literally a minor thing. I'm not justifying anyone's action. I'm just saying like it could have been a little thing, it could have been a bigger thing, but it was something that could have been solved easily. I'm just strongly getting that. You be the judge, you tell me, but I feel like that it turned out into like a little molehill, turned into a big mountain. And of course, everyone's experience is very different. So whatever you are feeling, whatever you're experiencing, that's completely valid. But the lovers, clarified by the lovers, is telling me that it's a double confirmation on both ends, okay? A communication in the month of June that's going to clear the confusion, clear the air. If somebody treated you like an option or vice versa, whatever it was, I think there's going to be a lot of clarity coming in. So let's get into the recent past to see why somebody walked away from this connection, or maybe you decided to disconnect. So the Eight of Cups is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. This is a situation for many of you, dear Pisces, that it has happened many times. Multiple times, constantly walking away, reuniting, walking away, reconnecting here, right? Destiny. And this is some sort of a connection that has been repeating its cycles as well. The Wheel of Fortune talks about seasons. It talks about repetitive cycles, and it just has happened quite a few times with this specific person. I'm also strongly getting here this sense of like on and off energy here. Six of Pentacles here, breadcrumbing. If this person breadcrumb you, if you felt like that you were not fully understood or accepted by this person or respected, okay, that was an issue between you and this person. Hence the reason why is the Seven of Pentacles, representing as the fact that like, where are we going, right? What's next? So like, what are we doing here? And you probably decided to walk away. And this person and you both have been in isolation after the separation. So the Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Hanged Man energy. The Hanged Man is you, dear Pisces, in Tarot. It's one of my favorite cards, along with Chariot and the Magician. This is about spirituality. I think a lot of you were too tired. A lot of you have been exhausted to constantly be in this push and pull energy. I also did a reading about that as well, right? In the past, a few days ago, maybe a week ago, but a lot of you embarked onto a spiritual journey, having a spiritual awakening, and it's just been excruciating for you to really be in this place it was excruciating to be in this place of stagnancy, and you wanted to make a very a sustainable change for yourself. You started practicing the law of detachment, not obsessing over this person and choosing yourself. I understand that it must have been really difficult and challenging for many of you to do that. But at the end of the day, you chose what's best for you. At the end of the day, you chose the best outcome for yourself. even though it hurt a lot. And I'm sending you a huge hug, dear Pisceana. Buzz down, Pisceana, buzz down, Pisceana. I'm gonna give a big smile to your face. So, dear Pisces, let's clarify the Chariot here. Okay, let's clarify the Chariot. It's about a sense of direction here, whichever direction this went. The Chariot here, dear Pisces, is clarified by the Sun, the Temperance, and the Nine of Swords. Some of you were like literally dealing with the Sagittarius or a Leo because the Sun card here is the card of a Leo. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And this has nothing to do with me. I'm just saying, I'm a Leo, I'm a quadruple Leo. And I want to say thank you to Nina for giving me such nice compliments and such nice confirmation and words that she sees me as an evolved, healed version of a Leo. I am saying thank you for your kind words in the email. And of course, I'm still healing. Of course, I'm still working on me, but I appreciate that for noticing that. And means a lot. So in the recent past, what actually ended up happening was that I strongly feel like here that maybe this person that disconnected from you, it made you feel sad and lonely and isolated, with the Sun card here, right? The Temperance and then the Nine of Swords. I'm seeing here, dear Pisces, that it caused you to actually like look within yourself and heal the things that might have been triggering you. And, even though this person went to a different direction, you also went to a different direction. You went to the direction of self-love and healing and choosing yourself. So let's get into the present moment here. This is very important. Okay, the Six of Cups here. I'm going to talk about the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, dear Pisceana, is clarified by the Queen of Cups, which is you, the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so honestly, even with this combination, if you look at this, dear Pisceana, you will see that the Queen of Cups, which is representing water sign energy, specifically you're holding communication back, right? The Queen of Cups is looking towards the other direction. This is the card of communication in tarot. It's imagine Eight of Wands being the 5G, like nowadays cell phone, because the air is clear, it's an action-oriented card energy. So you're kind of holding back, you're like focused on your emotions, right? And then Ten of Pentacles. I mean, you do want to have family with this person, you do want to reunite with this person, and you're making room for that, but you are giving it some time. So you're holding communication from this person, but I do see here this person returning back anyways, okay? Or this person constantly being on your mind. So the World card here is an indicator of something, whether it is ending or not. My intuition is telling me this is not an ending, because I see the Ten of Pentacles here in the near future, which is talking about reunion. It's about reunion, reconciliation. So the World card here is clarified by the Justice, the Two of Wands, and the World card. Okay, and then the Star at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there is hope. The Star card here is the card of hope. It is the card of desire, something that is actually going to be manifested. And then the Death card at the bottom of the deck, Scorpiana card, which is talking about Scorpiana energy. It is about a rebirth and a resurrection. That's the beautiful part of this card. Now, the World card here being clarified by another World card, the Two of Wands and the Justice here. Something here is going to be made right. Something here is going to be communicated. I am strongly getting here, coming out of a comfort zone, looking at the situation from a bigger picture, from up there, you know what I mean? Just seeing the entire picture as it should be, and then making things right and bringing justice into this relationship. Because yes, things have ended. Yes, there is a cycle, and there was a lot of pain and agony and abandonment and disappointment, but the Lovers is here, so this person is constantly on your mind. And I'm going to clarify the Nine of Cups. I'm going to clarify the Nine of Cups, dear Pisces. So the Nine of Cups here is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Empress. Okay, so I strongly feel like here that in the present moment, for you specifically, dear Pisces, there is this nurturing energy. There is this I'm going to choose myself energy, which is really great. There is this energy of I'm going to take care of myself. I've constantly poured out. I've constantly given out and invested myself into connections. Now the time has come for me to, be the Empress and to take care of myself, to put the focus on myself and to do the things that actually make me happy. So that's what you're going to be focusing on, which is great. A lot of you are working on a project. A lot of you are creating something. I'm getting here. doing something with art, you know, it's making you happy. Okay, your solitude here is bringing you a lot of happiness. I think this hiatus here, this pause, this separation is allowing you to really work on certain things, and you know, to work more on your authenticity and on your self-confidence and nurture yourself, which is a really beautiful energy, because you are transmuting a bad situation into a profitable situation, right? Working on yourself. So in the near future, you know, when you make room for a reunion and things start happening and taking a shift, the Nine of Wands is talking about, you know, it is an indicator of like discussing the past hurt, something that hurt at a very deep level. This is the wounded soldier here. And we're going to see who is this related to and what is it talking about. Okay, so the Nine of Wands here is clarified by the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this healing has to do a lot with trust issues in the past, as you can see. The cards always come from that as well, right? Talking about this, the past, that things maybe took a turn due to the fact that there was a lot of trust issues. You know, maybe somebody here was tiptoeing, somebody here was not being honest towards you, and you had a lot of questions in your mind, dear Pisces. Which direction was this gonna go? And you kind of felt trapped, and you wanna know the truth. You know, you want to settle things right. And the beautiful part about this that I really, really like about the Six of Swords is this is the transition card. This is about being able to move forward and heal and move from these choppy waters to more tranquil and peaceful waters, to somewhere where you find healing with this person and work things out with them. Okay, so let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles here. I'm going to clarify the Ten of Pentacles, what's coming up for Pisces, because the Ten of Pentacles, it shows a couple, okay, with children out there and a dog, just meeting with each other. It's like they're talking to each other, clarified by the King of Cups, which is you, Pisces. Four of Swords healing, and the Five of Cups. Okay, so in order for you and this person to ultimately close that chapter of the past and close the door to the past, the both of you need to get over the fact that who did what. No blame games. No blame games. Gotta stop the blame games. Excuse me. That's what I'm hearing right now. To stop this game of constantly blaming and accusing each other and being in this place of self-forgiveness. Yes, there was an emotional loss. Yes, your feelings are very valid and things happened and were very disappointing. But at the end of the day, at the bottom of the deck, and at the end of the day, my dear cutie patootie, as I like to say, this has to do a lot with the fact that, you know, healing is taking place, and it's important to, you know, be the bigger picture and, you know, to want to move forward, right? Move forward with each other towards success, towards something better together, and work things out. The Emperor here, someone is very much determined, okay, to create that stability with you. So let's clarify the Emperor. Let's clarify the Emperor. So the Emperor is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Death card, and the Seven of Pentacles. Someone here is very determined to make things work and create a resurrection in this relationship. Seven of Pentacles is also here in the recent past. When I was mentioning, remember, like something probably was stagnant, was not working out, right? Somebody here is determined to make things work with you, to cooperate, and to resurrect things. Wherever you both left, the Seven of Pentacles is in the recent past. This is where you both left in the recent past. Kind of like being in this place of what are we going to do right now? You both are going to pick it up back again in the near future. This is you, dear Pisces, headed towards this individual, whatever sign they could be. And okay, we left it at the Seven of Pentacles. What is it that we can do to actually work it out and to move forward and to heal our relationship? It's a determined energy from this person and from you. Now, let's get into the advice, dear Pisceana. And I am also going to be getting a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle about this relationship and see what is the relationship message here for you. Very short, very demure, very mindful. So let's see what is the advice for my Pisces. What is the advice? Okay. So the Nine of Swords here is at the bottom of the deck, which is talking about this, an ending to this stress, an ending to this situation where you think that this person is not going to commit. The Hierophant, Page of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. So the important communication when you make room for this reunion, that's going to turn out way better than you expected, dear Pisces, is that I see here commitment coming in for you. That's what the Hierophant here is about. The Hierophant is the card of tradition, commitment, loyalty, and following the rules. I mean, in your own way, that you both are going to work it out, right? So I do see here commitment. And the advice here is to keep your eyes onto the bigger picture and believe that, you know what? Yes, there are a lot of success stories, but that can also be my story, right? So yeah, incoming communication, someone here wants to clear the air, you want to clear the air, create stability for both of you with the Nine of Pentacles, and ultimately head towards the direction of commitment here. Now, let's see what is the important, wisdom of the Oracle message here for you. What is the important message for the wisdom of the Oracle for my Pisceanas? Okay, message in a bottle. Message in a bottle, beautiful. So let's get into number 15. Message of a bottle, 14, 15. Okay, so the relationship message, it's only a few sentences. So you can expect someone to favor you with positive news. This could be in the form of a letter, phone call, or email. You are the intended receiver of this message, so stay open to what you learn. Only good will come out of it in the end. The signs are all there. Sprinkle, sprinkle, y'all. Beautiful message here. Really, this is about a message. This is about when you make the room, as I was also reading in the beginning, there is going to be good news coming in and it's going to turn out better than expected. So my beautiful dear Pisceana, I'm your funny Armenian guy. Thank you so much for being here with your beautiful presence. I'm here to serve and I'm here to slay. Thank you. I love you so much and I will see you on the next one. My peanut butter jelly sandwich. Looking all that so yummy. I'll see you in the next one.